Alrighty. Should be all finished up and ready to go. Thanks for bearing with me with the ads there. That just keeps us from having to have pre-roll ads for anyone who joins the stream. Wow. Wow. Alright. I was not prepared for that one. Alright, you got me. Nicely done. I am usually the one dishing those out, not the one receiving them. Daily, daily, daily. Looks like we have Cat, Riggs, Perry on the Artemis, so relatively straightforward in that regard. Hard difficulty in deck, which means no basics. Core corruption, so we get an extra corrupted core, and sword and shield, which means enemies all have power drive, but we get some extra hull. So this is gonna be somewhat tough. Thin deck is really the only one that gives the player a strong advantage out of these. The rest are mostly just gonna make things tricky. And I'm not usually a fan of having Cat in dailies just because there's so much variability, but I do not play well based on vibes. I tend to take my time and be methodical about things, and therefore I prefer things that have consistent outcomes. We have 2 random upgrades or remove 2. 3 corrupted cores, alright. Right, because it's already higher difficulty. So, like, fully a third of our deck is corrupted cores. That's fun. We do at least have rigs, so that'll make milling through those a little easier. We got a Drake.exe and a Max.exe, which is an interesting combo. I think I'd be inclined to do the Type A upgrade usually. Perry's Type Bs are really nice, though. Honestly, I don't have a problem with the Type B upgrade here, since the basics are removed from the deck already anyways. I feel like that's a pretty good way to go. And as far as Zone 1 layout, we've got a pretty clear path. I guess there's some options in here. You can take any number of routes, but going for these 2 elites, straightforward. No extra shops or events, so at least Zone 1 is fairly high point density. I think we'll gamble, we'll take the Type B, and we'll see if we get some extra spicy attack out of that. As remove 2 cards does not let us remove corrupted core. I guess I could just remove both of Cat's cards though, that would be kind of funny. The Drake cards could be useful though. And if I end up with that artifact that lets me keep temp cards, then it would be good to have some .exes in the deck. Draw shot and max, okay. Well, draw shot is at least going to help, because I'm going to want to be playing that frequently anyways. And I guess having some more choice for Max's cards isn't the worst. Drake, I'm more likely to consistently get something useful. Max's cards are a little more utility-based. Thin deck does mean that Scramble is our only source of evade right now, which I'm not a huge fan of. But I am going to want to do that here so as not to take damage. I guess there's a chance I get something from Max that helps with that, but try that first. Well, no, I should bird in hand. Do what is going to deal damage right now. Okay, EMP slug, that'll help. Math.max and dice roll, alright. Dice roll might actually let me finish it this turn if I'm lucky. Not that lucky. Yeah, this is kind of an odd setup having such a small deck and so many corrupted cores. Don't really want another scramble. Another Drake.exe would be kind of risky. Escalate's not bad. I don't know if it would help enough to make it worth taking right now. I don't think so, honestly. I'll skip these. Oh boy. This is a really strong enemy to be getting as the second fight. Alright, there's a chance I could pull another EMP shot, but that's not something I want to count on. Although I guess I could also get something with some degree of shield. Let me draw a shot and see what options I get out of it. Okay, we have max now. See if we get any block out of max. Otherwise I'll just lunge and move right and eat a hull damage, I guess. Okay, system security would use our last energy though. I guess Worm would do it. Not a huge fan of Worm, generally speaking, but it at least has retain. That could be worse. Better luck with the positioning that time. Guess let's see what we get out of Drake. Ooh, Seer. Could use a worm. Yeah, probably a reasonable thing to do here. Play a corrupted core to make up for the space it takes. Yeah, this is just not a good spot to be in with this one. I don't have great damage output from this deck. Not if I need to balance it with avoiding damage. Getting hit other than playing a worm and a scramble. I have my entire deck in my hand already, so... I guess on the plus side I'll have very consistent options each turn. I mean, that's something, I guess. Set me up well for this turn though, since Lunge would put me in the line of fire. Scramble and burn all my evade, I'll be able to get out of the way after playing Seer here, so that's something. And if I don't have enough evade to get into the weak spot to play Seer again this turn. I have wasted entirely too many turns on this combat. This was not very efficient. There we go. Well, that was uncomfortable. Taking a Dizzy might not be the worst idea, just so I can have something to rely on for defense. Because I don't have a source of block at all otherwise. I just kind of have to hope that Drake or Max give me something usable along those lines, or that I can end the fight faster. Alright, it looks like we have a couple branching paths here. Shall we roll the dice with the up event or the down event? Up it is, lightning fast. Oh, this is a good one. Especially with such a small deck. Alright. I think I'm still gonna go for the B upgrades. Get a couple more of those. I don't care so much about Scramble B, but Lunge or Multi-Shot B would both be nice to have. Alright, solid. Yeah. And having more options for Dizzy will help too. And we have yet one more choice. Can I get a quick up or down? Up again. Up again, down again. We're just tracing ourselves a little W. Oh, that's gnarly. Okay. Fracture detection is a nice takeaway from it, but having to fight Stag twice in a row right at the beginning of Zone 1 is pretty rough. Okay, honestly with Stinger, even with the power drive, I don't think I'm going to need block, so I'm just gonna go aggressive and hope that that works in my favor. It's free damage, I'm not using that shield capacity anyways. Oh, options would be very nice to have here. Evade that doesn't cost 2 energy and also gives me more card draw. That's an easy decision to make. Okay, Scout can actually hit pretty hard here. Yeah, I want to take the turn 1 shot, but I guess if I scramble I can still get in the multi-shot this turn, but that'll leave me without evade for next turn. Though I have a pretty good chance of drawing options or lunge, so... Or both, even. So if I lunge, it'll still end up just to the left of my cannon because we'll put it there and then options will be just enough to get me over and out of the way. Guess we'll get rid of a corrupted core in hopes of speeding the fight up. Okay, no attacks here, but I did get the Drake.exe. So I can use that to see if I grab something. Definitely don't want to be sitting around when that 6 damage attack goes off. Ah, no such luck. Okay. I guess I should have played that first, though. It would have given me all the evade I needed. Okay, if I play options, I'll have enough evade I can still attack this turn. Oh, whoops, you know what? I could have... Yeah. I was thinking defensive before offensive. I could have played draw shot and ended it there. Mistakes were made. Oh well, it's 1 point. I get the feeling that I am not going to be the most efficient player with this particular seed anyway, so I'm not too worried about putting in an amazing score. energy refund and jettison hat. I already have a really small deck. I guess if I take energy refund, I mean, in case I end up with a strafe or an ace or something like that, it could be still pretty useful. Howdy, Mounway. Jumbo time. Alright, Jumbo with power drive is not a good time. Come on, Dizzy. Come on, Dizzy. Multi-stun. Okay, that's workable. I would rather take momentum in terms of the long term of this fight, but for this turn, multi-stun is going to be pretty helpful, so... Yeah, multi-stun's pretty much the only way I avoid taking damage this turn, so... Kinda have to. Yeah, let's pull Drake and see if we get anything good. Not bad, but not good for this turn. That's fine though. I'd kind of been hoping for another EMP shot or one of the cards that gives shield that doesn't immediately give you a lethal dose of heat. I guess if I had played draw shot instead, I could have maybe gotten multi-stun and gotten out of this one that way. That would have been smart. Although that would have only been like a 50-50 chance. I think my best bet here is just scramble and take the 1 damage. Ouch. Multi-stun moves me in the wrong direction here, so that's unhelpful. Oh yeah, this is gnarly no matter what. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I can avoid taking 6 hull damage here. That's nasty. Guess I should have gone more offensive earlier on. Or just taken momentum instead of multi-stun and just gone for it with the block. Made the crucial mistake of leaving myself without evade on Jumbo turn 3. Well, if I'm taking the 6 anyway, I'm better off not playing multi-stun so that I can get some damage in and get rid of a corrupted core. Ouch. Well, maybe I'm not better off doing that, because if I had saved that evade, I would be able to stun this turn, and instead I cannot. Or at least I can't stun both of these. Yeah, I just have not handled this fight well. I'm not doing so great with the daily tonight, y'all. Artist, I would have to be pretty lucky for that to get me all the way out of trouble. Reroll would at least protect me from most of the damage here. Stay since it doesn't exhaust, so I'll be able to use it again future turns. Yeah. No, definitely not looking great. I may have to restart this one. Right at the cockpit. Alright. Do at least have enough movement options to get out of the way this time. Oh, damn it. I could have just killed if I had gone for lunge B and draw shot with the overdrive. That was a mistake. I keep going from a defense-first mindset instead of looking at whether I have lethal yet. I'm just not in the habit of approaching things that way for whatever reason. Oh well, I can probably do it in a turn or two. Same problem as last cycle on this turn. course didn't draw any movement cards. At this point, I'm just going to take the damage. If we live, we live. If we die, we die, etc. Normally with Jumbo, I don't struggle so much having, you know, like if you have rigs on your crew, you tend to have enough evade to be able to deal with him a little more effectively. But I just wasn't thinking ahead. I've never really felt that time skip is all that useful, but I feel like I'm just using it wrong or don't have the right setups for it when I get offered it. The only thing that I can really think of where it's helpful is like if you also have iframes and you're using it for Cleo fight or something like that. That's true that the temp shield does help a bit, but okay, Spike is at least consistent. Let's see if we pull any piercing with Drake. Nope. No such luck. Unfortunately, multi-shot is not one of the things that has been upgraded, so we don't have any chance at piercing this round. I have to do this one the old-fashioned way. Shooting them a lot. I suppose Cloud Save might get me another chance at Drake. Let's try that. There we go. We even have a heatsink to go along with. Although we only technically need to play it twice, so it wouldn't matter anyways. The options give ourselves a better chance of being able to kill this turn. Ooh, ouch. I forgot to shield there. Darn, no luck. Okay, these are all pretty good picks. Front-loaded blast might not be so bad, since I have both options in draw shot, but I'm not sure I really want to do that all the same. I think twice is probably better, just to have as the occasional backup to get through the deck a little faster. Caffeine Rush would actually be pretty nice since I have a rather small deck. Alright. We somehow made it through Zone 1, despite losing half our hull, which is absolutely terrible for me. I'm thinking maybe multi-shot. Options B is also really solid. I guess I could also get rid of Scramble now that I have more things that give evade. I don't know, I feel like I'm still going to use that a decent amount. Well, I don't know. With Fleetfoot I won't need it quite as much. And with Caffeine Rush, it'll help make up for just giving me some passive movement. I think I will just get rid of it. Right, and I have Jet Thrusters too, so I have plenty of evade to start with. No shield on this enemy, so EMP is not super helpful. I'll just go with big shield. Good and consistent. No cloud save this time. Dice roll would be nice since I draw cards plenty often. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be putting down any crazy scores this seed. I've already lost quite a lot of health for Zone 1. If I fleet foot here, I can probably get over to the right side of the thing, which would be better since I have Lunge and Heatsink both in my deck right now. I'd rather keep on moving right and keep my cockpit out of the line of fire. Yeah, I don't know, I have a half a mind to reset the run at this point, but I'm far enough along that it feels like I should keep giving it a try. We'll see where I end up. Okay, got pretty good luck there. I would think twice to get more attack, but I'd only get draw shot and lunge wouldn't be super helpful here since I'd have to one back over. Otherwise I'm going to be wasting an energy though, so I may as well think twice and just play options or big shield. Yeah. Shore up the shields. Always good to do that. Getting great luck with dice roll here. I probably shouldn't have spent all that evade. I could have gotten away with just taking that 2 on the shields. Not that 5 damage though. Wow. I think dice roll has discarded itself every single time I've played it this combat, and that's like 3 or 4 times now. That was a pretty big hand too. Well, I think that cements the intention that I have to not think too hard about this run and just let things fall where they may. Table flip, prism, and inverter. Inverter's not too helpful since we don't have a great way of making shield happen. Prism's always good attack. Table flip could be useful for lunge and for some of the Drake cards that we might get, but it's not useful enough that I think I want to take it, so I think Prism's what we do here. If nothing else, the corrupted cores will be good for an extra card color. Berserker Drive, in case I want the enemies to be even more deadly. There is summon control though, that's good to know. I don't think I'll be making much use of Hunter Wings because I don't have a surplus of energy. So summon control seems like it's probably the safest option out of the 3. It'd be good to get some spacers and maybe a math dot max or a cloud save, stuff like that. Okay, pretty good prism damage out of the gate there. For the attack damage. Oh, can't quite kill this turn. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have played the static noise, because I could have otherwise. I don't have any... Well, okay, if I get exothermic release out of Think Twice, I might be able to do it. We'll try that. Hey, there it is. Alright, we're still fine. I suppose I could take a static noise intentionally. Don't really want to do that. I don't think I like any of these enough to grab them permanent. It does not have upgrades. That would be funny though. similarly don't like any of these strongly enough to take them. Looks like we do have to take a second repair station in Zone 2. There are a couple different routes we can take that get us to elites. Either way, we're gonna want to take this enemy encounter first. Oh, Dahlia, alright. Dahlia is dangerous. EMP Slug will probably help us out here. If I fleet foot, that'll let me get over and back without wasting as much. Well, it'll actually use the same amount of evade either way. Still not bad though. Well, actually, what I can do... Yeah, I'm gonna EMP Slug instead of Prism here because it'll leave me with an extra evade for next turn. That's only one less damage. Which will be helpful with that missile that's pointed at my cockpit. You're not wrong about Wave Charge being a good card, I just don't think that it fits into what I've got going on right now. It's kind of expensive to set up. Although I suppose with as small of a deck as I have, it might still have been worthwhile. Like Spacer. I don't think Cloud Save would help a ton yet this particular fight. Oh shoot, you're right. I forgot that you could do that. Now I feel dumb for not thinking of that. I'll have to take one if I see another one. We do have an ad break coming up in a minute here. I will pause, take a break to stretch, get some water, all of those good things when that happens. I encourage you all to do the same. But I will finish my turn first. I'll take a Spacer. Worst case, it's something I can summon control that won't have any ill effect. Good turn to get EMP Slug. I think it is break time, so I will see you all back in 2 or 3 minutes. pick up where we were with that. So far managing to avoid damage okay. I say and immediately jinx myself because that's how we do here. Prism though, that's a pretty good 5 damage, and I've got Think Twice to give me some more options if I need them. Also have Fleet Foot. Really just the Seeker that's going to be potentially a problem. But I can always just shoot that down, so I think that's the play here. Prism for damage. Move one and then Fleet Foot so that we line up with the missile. Then I can multi-shot to take it out. I'd probably get rid of one of these corrupted cores if I can at some point, but haven't had a good chance for it yet, and the fight's pretty well along, so... Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Love that prism. There's Inverter again. I guess if I start pulling a bunch of Dizzy cards with the .exe, that could make it usable. That's a bit of a gamble, though. I don't exactly have a cohesive or strong strategy with this deck yet, other than Prism. Though to be fair, Prism is solid in any deck where you have the ability to draw extra cards. I guess a cat.exe could be fun for getting some extra card colors. Probably likely to be a bit more consistently useful than Inverter. Alright, do we go up or down? Down, 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 down. Prism A is always a solid choice. Prism B might actually be better here, though, since we tend to have large hands already because of rigs. Because like if I had five card colors, it discarded one of the colors, I would still do 8 damage. Versus Prism A, if I had 5 card colors and it drew a 6th color, I would do 6 damage. So Prism B is actually probably still a stronger upgrade for this deck. Maybe this is just a all B upgrades all the time kind of run. I do really like Options B as well. I was hoping to get that at some point. Maybe we'll get that at the second repair station if we don't have anything better by then. Repair yard. Oh, and of course we got Rail Cannon again. I've been seeing a lot of rail cannon. Well, I'm definitely going to want some block for this one. Yeah, rail cannon is one of the extra elites that was added, I want to say last summer? It's a fun fight. It is a little bit challenging as far as elite fights go, since it has multiple phases and kind of limits you on your movement. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting I have energy refund because I haven't had anything 3 cost, but I could actually play stun source and get an energy pack for it. I think that would be pretty great. That's better value than deflection here. Can't play it this turn though, since I already have myself down to 2. Yeah, the gimmick with rail cannon, other than being literally on a rail and being a cannon, is that you've got this force field here on the left, so you can go further that direction, but at the start of each turn it pushes you back into that same space. And then it's got only 10 hull, but it has 3 different phases, so you have to deplete its hull multiple times. You'll see here I'll get pushed to the left at the start of the turn. It also shoots these shaker missiles, which are seekers that do only 1 damage, but they cause you to draw 1 less card the turn after. There we go, got a nice 6 damage out of that prism. I do need to move so I don't take damage from that hitting the cockpit. Oh, perfect, that lined me up with the weak spot for the second phase. See if Drake gets us anything attack-wise. Alright, volatile vapor since we don't have any shield to worry about here. And I think I'll just use Think Twice and see if I can get that multi-shot or draw shot. Although I run a decent risk of grabbing gun source and not being able to use it. Could also get prism, that would be nice. Yeah, there we go. Prism will do it. Could actually play stun source here, but I'm already to 3rd phase, and I feel like I'd be better off just doing more damage. Do need to see if I can get anything. Well, let's see. Yeah, depending on what I get with draw shot, I could have lethal, so let's play draw shot first. Yeah, I should. That'd be 4. That'd be another 4, so that should give me lethal. Alright, pretty clean rail cannon. Stun source would be an interesting one to have permanent in the deck, but it is really expensive. I actually wouldn't be able to play it right now because I don't have anything to give me the 4th energy. Volatile Vapor though, I mean, considering I just don't have much in the way of shield, I guess it wouldn't really hurt to have it. I don't know if I like it as a long-term strategy, but at least for the rest of this zone it could end up being useful. I don't know. Well, no, I get better damage out of Prism anyways. I'd rather not make the deck bigger than it has to be. Okay, these are all good picks. Adaptability a little less so, maybe. I think I'm gonna go with extra battery, just because it plays nicely with rigs drawing lots of extra cards, and it'll help me get rid of those corrupted cores a little more quickly. Premeditation is solid. Ion Converter would be more helpful if I had more than 3 energy per turn. I'll go with Premeditation. Alright, this is another seed where we get to fight both spikes. That's always fun. Books and Isaac, alright. We also have a quick fix here. Which always feels way too situational for me. I don't think I've ever really used it effectively. Not that I've tried to especially hard, I usually just don't take it. Books.exe has a pretty good chance of being helpful since it gives you 3 cards to choose from. It gives you 2 shard for free. Not great in this case. Swizzle Shift could be useful for movement later on. I'm thinking just Mining Drill for the free damage and move on with life. Got another 3 damage, or 3 energy because of that extra battery yet, so... Options for next turn, get rid of Corrupted Core, plunge over, hop out of the way. Oh, Prism would be very nice here. Used Drake.exe and see if I get lucky with an EMP shot or something. Okay, no, but I will take a heat wave, that's fine. I guess we can try max after that and see what happens there. Although I should probably have some kind of defensive strategy for this, so maybe not. Yeah, I still haven't played that busy.exe this combat. If I move over, line myself up, and use Fleet Foot, then I should be able to use Glissade to get out of the way. So I'll go ahead and take the shot with Prism B, and then see where we end up. Then again, let's see, it's only 15 damage total that I would need to do. So if I play max.exe, then I'm guaranteed at least 12 damage out of Prism. Possible 14. Oh, you're right, I do already have a max card. Thank you for pointing that out, I wasn't thinking of Spacer. Yeah, so okay, so I'll either do 12 or 10 damage with Prism B. If I were to then think twice or Spacer, I could see if I get anything attack card wise. Although if I used Think Twice without playing Glissade first, that could put me in a bad place as far as avoiding damage. But if I did 12 damage with Prism, there'd only be 3 damage left to do. I'd have a pretty good chance as long as I played Heat Wave. You know, multi-shot would do it, lunge would do it, draw shot would do it, so... 3 out of 7 cards. So yeah, I'd be guaranteed to get the damage I needed with Think Twice. So yeah, as long as I can deal 12 damage with Prism, I can get lethal here. Nope, okay. No such luck. Still a pretty fast spike fight, so I'm not complaining necessarily, just didn't quite have it on that turn. Other than not having any way to manage heat, Heat Wave is pretty nice. Getting a Glissade every combat is kind of funny. Because I could just fill my deck with them and have infinite movement for days. Not truly infinite, because of course it would be limited by how many cards I can draw and all that, but... I think I'll take the Heat Wave here just so that I'll have another Drake card, a permanent Drake card in the deck for the purposes of Prism. And it'll help a decent bit with Lunge and Multi-Shot, doing extra damage. And that way if I get bad luck on the Drake card draw and end up with only cards that reduce heat, it won't be wasted potential. Bolt B's not bad. I'm doing decent for Evade though, I don't think I really need it. I don't want to clog the deck up too much. Haven't taken Armored Bay in a while, I think I'll do that now. It'd be helpful since we tend to not have enough shield with this deck. Not exactly the best enemy for Lazy Barrage. But damage is damage, I guess. Hell's Heart would have been great to have at the end of Zone 1. We are no longer at the end of Zone 1. I think I'll just grab Freeze Dry. Oh, I should have moved over before playing that. That would have stunned the other Missile Bay and Piercing would have done the damage through the armor anyway. Whoops. Missed opportunity. I thought about doing that, forgot I was going to do that, and did not do that. Gotta love the ADHD brain. don't have any permanent dizzy cards yet. Although neither one of those is especially, like, uniquely good. Uncharge is kind of helpful, especially as I have decent ability to draw extra cards. We'll take that. Cat.exe to play cat.exe to play cat.exe to play. Anyways, another dizzy card wouldn't be the worst. That way I could actually use stun charge before playing Prism and still get the same damage potential. Roughly. Out pretty well. Okay, that is not a very good hand. I guess we're getting rid of Spacer. That doesn't help much. Alright. I think I'm still gonna do it just because I need to be putting out damage, but I don't like that. Oh no, because I don't have enough movement to make that not hurt. Yeah, okay, that was just a lousy draw. Nothing much accomplished this turn. Yeah, stun shot's the best I can do here. Don't like that. actually gonna play options here to prime myself for Prism next turn. An extra big hand ready. Although 3 of those cards will be busy cards, so it won't be fantastic damage, but still. I guess I could... If I play Think Twice now, I've got a decent chance of pulling the same damage or similar damage and playing Prism this turn. Just do that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Got Prism again. Lucky me. Initial booster is useless here since we don't have any basics. Cockpit lock-on's pretty good. Let's go for that. Oh, Heatwave B, It is 2 cost, but having Power Drive would be neat. I did also want options B though. Heatwave B would put me in a bad spot if I grabbed any Drake cards from Drake.exe that added heat rather than removing him. But I'm not really leaning on Drake.exe for damage anymore. Then again, with how often I play options and how big the deck is getting, having greater ability to mill through it would probably be a good thing. And I'm getting most of my big damage out of Prism, which isn't affected as heavily by Overdrive Power Drive. If I had more energy per turn, I think I'd definitely go for the Heatwave B here, but since I'm still limited to 3 per turn, I think options is probably a better pull. If I get a chance to upgrade something Zone 3, I'll go for that. Oh, we got Mecha Rigs, okay. That's good though, this one is favorable if you have plenty of evasion, which I, for the most part, do. Okay, great time for prison. That's fine by me. What about this guard? Fleetfoot? Okay, that's fine. What a hit indeed. Let me try Spacer here just to see if I get anything handy. Okay, I think that counts as handy. Screw it. Extra battery. Keep this turn rolling. Block shot for a little extra damage. Spaces to the right. Fly over and shoot it down, but then I'd have to have one more evade to move back to the right. I've got both glissades still though, so that's not the worst idea, honestly. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Probably could have played that turn in a slightly more efficient way, but it wasn't a bad turn, so. It looks like we'll have plenty with the evade and with block shot here to not take damage this turn, as long as we line things up right. Just need to be 2 to the left of where I am. Got my prism. Ooh, got draw shot. There we go. Solid rigs fight. I don't want to take too many glissades. Although it is free movement, so maybe I should. It has retain anyway, so like whether or not I play it the turn I get it, it's not taking up space. I really should have taken that wave charge though, I feel silly for not thinking of that. Yeah, usually I don't end up routing for upgrades in dailies just because it reduces your potential to earn points. So zone 3, unless the routing forces me through a repair yard before the end, I don't usually get a card upgrade if I make an attempt at Cleo. Which we're being given a parry here, so I guess that's what we're doing. Not gonna pass that up. That's certainly one way to save a poorly scoring run if I can squeeze through defeating Cleo. Flywheel's great. Definitely don't want power diversion. I have Prism and Draw Shot would both be negatively impacted, and anything I got out of .exe cards. We'll go Flywheel, that'll give us some of that energy we've been missing. Oh, okay, just all parry cards. Alright. That's a little rude, but I'll whatever. That's fine, I guess. I suppose that is the downside of taking extra glissade. I also probably should have hit the weak spot with Prism while I was over there anyways, but too late now. I was kind of hoping to get some attacks, but I guess I should have looked at my draw pile. I guess Flashpoint would do and damage. And one singular damage. Well, 2 because of overdrive. That is more than 0. And Spacer might get me an attack, but there's a lot of other non-attack cards that it could get me. We'll see what Max has. Nothing I can afford to play this turn. What's in my exhaust pile anyways? Right then. Oh, now that I have Flywheel, I should keep an eye out for a math.max. That would be pretty helpful. Oh, whoops, problem with Flashpoint is that I can't actually play it without taking damage here because I have Fleetfoot, so I can't line up with the wing on the left. That was a mistake. Could have just taken Combustion Engine. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Assad would move 3. Yeah, move to 2 to the right and 3 to the left. Just gotta do a little shinny. Depending on what that discards, that could be enough. Okay, not quite. Oh, I should align myself up with the weak spot. Whoops. Here I am making that mistake again. Can you tell I'm not on my game tonight? Oh, that's just rude. Because of lunge being lunge, I can't hit. And Flashpoint would be 1 damage short. Even if I were able to get to the weak spot. And since I can't, it's 2 damage short. Ugh, rude. Very rude. Not a fan. Could have had lethal last turn. Did not. The problem with my tendency to like really sit down and think through each move and play the game really slowly is that if I'm not like really mentally on it, I end up with just like a worst of both worlds kind of thing where I take forever to play the game but still don't actually take advantage of subtle opportunities or novel strategies all that much. I mean, it's not even that this is like a bad run per se, I just know I could do a lot better. It certainly started out kind of rough. Don't have a lot to benefit from by taking Flashpoint. Don't really see anything else here that I strongly desire. And now that I have Parry in the deck, I don't want to make it any bigger than I need to. Looks like we have one and only one route that makes any sense here, so at least as far as maximizing points. Hello, Dillian. Worn enemies indeed. See if we get any piercing. Yeah, it would be nice if EXE cards gave you some chance of having upgrades, or even just a higher chance of uncommons and rares. It does feel like they're a little bit hit or miss. We have another ad break coming up here, so I think after this turn I'm going to go ahead and push that. We can enjoy this battle music for a few minutes while you get up, stretch, hydrate, all that good stuff. And I will see you back here in just a bit. should have lethal here, so... And keep right on moving. Got 4 energy. We have multiple attacks. Prism in hand. I am always down for silly channel point name suggestions. It will let me change them as many times as I want, so... Yeah, fair. I only have 3, it's not that excessive. I technically have enough energy to play parry, prism, and another attack, but I would have to play... No, I wouldn't have to play parry first, because I have 4 energy. So I could actually make that work. There wouldn't be a lot to be gained from playing Heat Wave, because it would... multi-shot would miss. It would give me 1 on parry and 1 on prism, which I guess makes up for the 2 cost of playing it, but then I'm basically just taking a heat for no gain. Oh, I have extra battery anyway, why am I worrying about energy? Yeah, now that I have the extra energy, I'll just play the Drake.exe and play Heat Wave. An exothermic release will let me move the enemy over, use up the auto dodge, and actually hit with multi-shots, so... And get rid of the heat in the process, so we all win. Wait, no, I don't want to do that in that order, because I want a Drake card around to play Prism with. That's fine though, I can keep that handy. Let me play dizzy.exe as well and get one of those. Okay, so Heat Wave, multi-shot to move it over. 4. And then Prism should be lethal. Then temptation to keep taking Glissade is there, but I also seem to keep drawing them all in the same turn, so... Quick Thinking would be nice if it were upgraded. I don't know if I really want to take a ordinary one. I could use a little bit more capacity to find the card I want, though. I'm a little worried about being able to drop Harry fast enough. But Quick Thinking wouldn't help with that anyways unless I happen to get energy from Flywheel that same turn. Gain 20 energy, your turn ends in 4 seconds. That seems like a pretty good effect, yeah. There you go, Tormod. You can get into modding the game by making your own deck of silly Tormod themed cards. I really feel like the back button for the deck view shouldn't be in the same corner as the end turn button, because I've had it happen more than once where I've accidentally, you know, finger shakes on the mouse or something and you double click through and end your turn prematurely. It's not like a perfect overlap, but there's enough of it that does that it's easy to make the mistake. I think I play Draw Shot here because I've got a solid chance of drawing card colors that aren't currently in the hand. And then I play Prism. Yep. And I even got an energy out of it. Which I suppose, given that, I'll play Stun Charge and grab a Dizzy card. Oh, EMP actually could be useful since Brack has a lot of shield. Won't be able to use it this turn, but... Well, actually I will, because I have extra battery, right. Well, that would honestly be better than playing Prism into the shield. It'll do more effective damage, so... Change in plans. Shield go bye-bye. Yeah, that would make Riggs kind of incredibly busted. Well, I definitely like having a math.max between having flywheel and wanting to be able to get parry more easily and having Prism in the deck. There are many reasons why that's a helpful card to have right now. Oh, there's Selective Memory. I'm thinking A. These are all pretty good. Selective Memory seems a little bit more worthwhile just because it'll help me get parry. Essentially doubles my chances of getting that card. There's a card that's just called Panic. I don't know about Panic Attack. I think it's a Riggs card. It's not called Panic Button. That's a Dizzy card for 3 cost. I don't think it's called Panic Button. It is a button though. Button Mash, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, we should have a decently good chance of getting lethal on Relic before it starts up, if we can draw Prism fast enough. No math.max there, oh well. Oh, but if I overclock Heat Wave, I can save some overdrive for next turn. There's Prism, alright, and we got options. So, hopefully... I'm not guaranteed yet if I move over, but if I play one of the EXE cards, I'll be fine. I may as well play both of them, just because I can. Oh hey look, another Prism. I think I will take that second prism just because even unupgraded it's going to consistently give me 4 or 5 damage for a single cost, which is pretty great. Second Opinions is also pretty solid. Good one to have when you have Prism. I've been kind of wishing I had Grazer Beam, but it's not as useful now as it would have been earlier in the run. Overclock Generator's gonna help a lot. Daka Drum's great. Ah, this is why I'd been collecting glissades. This is certainly a good fight to have extra movement in. I think I'm just gonna burn the parry early. Don't have much reason to save it here. Oh, I have selective memory. I can just math.max. Silly me. If I think twice here, I have a decent chance of pulling extra battery, and I'll at least get 1 energy from Flywheel. So I feel like it's still worth doing, since I'm lined up with the weak spot as it is. Hey, there we go. And Fleetfoot will be helpful for getting out of the way here too. Too bad I didn't get that overdrive this turn. That would have been a good time to have it, but still pretty darn solid damage. Okay, so I've got 7 damage, but I would need the second card that Draw Shot draws to also be an attack. Or to be another card that draws cards. In order to have lethal. So I can't really count on it. Since it could be anything in the deck, there's as good a chance as anything that I just grab a Corrupted Core and... that would not be good. So I think we just take our safe way out and go for the kill next turn. Yep, Corrupted Core. Just for fun. Gotta go for the overkill when you have the opportunity. Why not? Oh, I didn't see until after I had already looked away. I don't actually know if chip shot upgrades. I imagine it doesn't, because there's no other way to get it and keep it in your deck. AI Overflow could actually be useful here just for grabbing prisms. Interesting. Isn't Dakadrum the only way to get a chip shot? Oh, right, Endless Magazine, yeah. That explains it. Yeah, you still need Summon Control to keep them, but I thought one of the upgrades for Endless Magazine changed the chip shots. Or is it? No, because... Endless Magazine has one that removes exhaust. But never mind, yeah, I don't know. That parry artifact is this one, that's Dakadrum. Yeah, plus attack or remove exhaust. I think I'll grab the AI Overflow, just because it'll help me move through the deck a little faster on that first cycle through. None of these is all that useful for my current build. Shield memory doesn't hurt though. Oh, black hole time. Alright. Right at the end of the run, too. Kind of tempting to just jettison half the hull, but with Sword and Shield, Cobalt's gonna be pretty hard hitting, so that's a bad idea. Honestly, cat.exe is expendable. I can afford to get rid of that. Sorry, cat. Alright. This is stupid, but I'm gonna do it. I've had a pretty mid-run anyway, so if I lose it, I lose it. You're going down, Cleo. Okay, math.max is promising, except for the fact that it would mean that I can't actually afford parry. Somewhat less promising in that regard. I do have 2 glissades and a lunge, though. Oh no, I have flywheel. So if I math.max, I do still have a chance. I should play both glissades first, so I have more room in my hand. But nothing else, so that I have enough energy to play parry if I get it. And a free chip shot, I guess. Do want to play that as well. Ooh, okay, so no parry yet. Did get the 3rd glissade, though. And a stun charge, and Prism B. And Fleetfoot, and yeah. We've got some options here. We're at least gonna be fine for this turn. I have ample movement to get out of dodge for attacks. Trying to think through my options here, since there are several ways I could play this one out. I guess, like, realistically, I'm fishing for parry. Once I get parry, I'll kill anyways, so any damage I do in the interim isn't as important. As long as I don't draw parry on turn 3 and end up not having anything to parry, because that's the Seeker Missile turn, but I only have 13 cards left in the draw pile, and like 5 of them are all Riggs cards that let me draw more cards, so, and one's a spacer. So yeah, I feel like I've got a solid chance of getting parry next turn. So as long as I survive this turn and get parry next turn with energy to play it, I don't think there'll be a problem. I should probably still use Prism just to be on the safe side, because, you know, why not do the damage, but that's true, I do draw 2 less next turn. I suppose I could get particularly unlucky and not draw a Riggs card. I feel like I've still got pretty good odds. know that there's a ton I can do this turn to manipulate my odds for next turn. I guess some of the Drake cards let me draw cards. I could see if I can use any of those to mill through things. If I get lucky on that. Nope, didn't get one of those, so no dice there. Guess we'll just hope for the best. Okay, yeah, we're safe. We got selective memory. Goodbye, Cleo. Okay, breathe a sigh of relief there. Chipshot does indeed have upgrades. Not that that is at all possible this run, but fun to know. Screw it. Glissade. Oh, hey, look, it's Barry. And not a whole lot else to do this turn. Drew all 3 corrupted cores on turn 1, but also drew Barry on turn 1. How's that for some luck? Four instant movement, that's pretty great flippable. Is there any way to get those without summon control? Huh. Well, I should probably actually take my turn here. I'll only take 1 hull damage if I just glissade to the left and stay there. Otherwise, if I burn all my evade, I can avoid taking damage, I guess. Which might not be the worst, being as we're off to such a great start. Why not? Two piercing damage twice for 0 energy. That's obnoxious. That, like, actually could be a viable way to... Because there was Wave Charge offered on 1 card reward, and you do have summon control in this daily. Jettison Hatch was offered as well. So, like, if you just shrunk your deck enough, had the right rigs and or max cards, and had summon control B, you could really screw some things up. That would be a fun one. is full, so AI Overflow would only draw one card. But if I play Heatwave, and Prism, and I should have plenty of room for the other three, which includes another Prism. Could play Dizzy to get a blue card to get one more damage out of that one, but I'm probably better just using that to play something like multi-shot. Still want to play Prism though. And I have Flywheel up to 7, so if I play multi-shot and then think twice, I will get more energy. Although that does lose me my Glissades, so maybe I should play those first to avoid damage. I don't really want to get stuck at the end of this with 4 hull damage and lose 12 points for no reason. Oh yeah, Think Twice would give me this exact hand because I only have 5 cards left in draw pile. Which, extra battery and Math Max, I'd basically be starting over with a full hand of 10 cards, 3 energy, so honestly, I think I'm just gonna do that. I don't know if I'll be able to get lethal, but even if I don't, I'll have plenty of options for avoiding damage. Prism B again. It's too bad I didn't grab either of those heat waves. I suppose there's still Draw Shot and Spacer, but I would need to free some space up in the hand first. I could Glissade back and forth and that would open up too. And I have Math.Max again. I've only got 17 hull left, so like if I had That's true. Glissade could take me to the weak spot. That would help too. Or a Glissade and a Lunge. I mean, Lunge on its own is 6 if I hit the weak spot with it. So yeah, I should have lethal if Prism doesn't discard something I need. And I'll get one more energy out of a draw even if it does, so I should still be able to finish things off. So Glissade to a Lunge. And then I guess I'm gonna wanna Math Max first just to get more potential colors in the deck. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, still ended up doing decently, even with a rough start to it. Yeah, 12 damage, ouch. That was just a really, really rough jumbo fight. Still up there, alright. Not bad. Elsie put a really nice score on the board there. I don't know if I've seen Lost Parsnip before, that's a funny one. Oh boy, alright, well it does not feel like it's been 2.5 hours, but it's been 2.5 whole hours, so I think that about does it for tonight for me. Thank y'all for coming along. Glad that that one worked out okay, even if the first zone was a little rough. Just goes to show sometimes it's worth sticking with it. I'm sure I'll be bumped down several places by tomorrow, but that's just fine by me. One more for the logbook. I will be back on Thursday with another modded stream. Thursday night, Friday morning, depending on which time zone you're in. Otherwise, I'll see you all around and have yourselves a good week.